Hey, man, look, man, what y'all think Red's doing? Hey, hey.
You want to know? Say, all right, well,
All right, hey, the broad.
you don't get on. Let me know if you get on the duty.
I'm on the duty as soon as I finish fucking Marcus up, man. The broadcast about to go up though.
One more thing. When I called you yesterday, you had me laughing with that KC shit. KC with them stats and shit. I was like, this thing KC is funny. That nigga got like another month for almost 2 days ahead of me, dude.
Hey dog, hey dog. I wasn't even doing that shit just to talk shit to KC. I was telling the truth, shorty. You get your man on that joint, and you the best motherfucking Call of Duty player in that joint. Him and T, they just need to shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit from them niggas no more, man.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So you only like 300 points behind. Hold up, you only 300 total points behind him, and you played 2 days less. How can he talk shit?
Yeah, you still paused on this spring. You put your joint up.
It's up right now. Go ahead.
All
right.
All right.
Oh shit. Hey, Mark, you better put up some points, man.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores.
This shit
out here or an inability
Stop
to
playing.
get any points.
We out here, Marcus.
This one might be over by half.
We out here, Marcus.
What you also have to guard against is calling
we in your
every
playbook,
play
Marcus.
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Mercy, boy.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And now it's Rosen looking.
Oh, missed
Outside complete. It's Grant. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Oh, Jesus.
The slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rosen on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Rosen to his tight end, Gesicki. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He's trying to get some momentum. He's trying to drive.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
All right, Marcus, show the heart of the champion, man. Make it respectable. Come back.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Monday. Tight go. What do you got?
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he takes it into the end zone.
All right,
for the
now we got a
touchdown. Leonard Fournette,
Welcome Marcus to the game, man.
Touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first
There you
quarter.
go, Marcus.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
You know you ain't going to be no bitch, man.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Stop.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
There you go.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Playing special teams, man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
You rejuvenated me, man. I was losing my lust for the game, man. You rejuvenated me, bro.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Thank you, bro.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Go. Motion, check. Shift.
All right, fellas. Keep him in that zone right there. Keep him in that zone right there. Let's go, fellas. Let's make magic.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Joe. That nigga got 86 speed. Who is 99?
Taken down.
Marcel Darius got 69 speed.
In at 331 pounds for the sack.
EA Sports. EA fucking Sports is in the game, man. Oh, Mongo's made changes. He switched cornerbacks.
55. Right there in the middle.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson.
Good beat.
And he's going to go down again. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
It's still early, Marcus. You can win this game, bro. Don't let the motherfucking water bug get out, man.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Grant. 12 yards on the return that time, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Don't get lax on these motherfuckers. This nigga got scared.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Man, you do a lot of trades, man.
Especially in the
on all your teams, you got a lot of my players in every league
these
in, bro.
dimensions.
I just realized
I can
this
just
shit.
tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting
It's a
him in
good
the
thing,
first
man,
half.
because, you know, Brother
Maybe
Dave
not
said
so
I
much in the
don't
second
trade.
half, and some of these shorter gains turn into
He
bigger
said, I'll be
runs
making
later.
ass bets.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rosen complete. Richardson has it.
Get the fuck out. Get out.
Only 3
Get out.
yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
44, yeah.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to Drake.
That's all he's going to do is
And he will
slants
have
and
first down
shit.
yardage as he's
Come
brought
on, man.
down at the 41. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10, 41-yard line.
This is us. This is us.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. Flush to his right. Looking for
Oh,
Stills
no!
here, and it's intercepted.
Oh, no! Oh, hell no!
The pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
EA Sports, y'all getting out of hand with that bullshit, man.
From the 32
Y'all
now,
getting
here's
out of
1st
hand
and
with
10.
that bullshit right there, man.
Mike 50. 50. Check tight end, check tight.
TJ bum ass. Come on, all you gotta do is
From the
use
gun,
it.
it's
What the
Rosen.
fuck is that?
He'll take a shot for the end
Watch this
zone.
shit. I'm
And
surprised
he
they ain't
bats
called
it
that.
away, and it falls down
Hey, Mark,
incomplete.
that looked a
intended
lot like
receiver
you
was
praying
Jakeem
that you
Grant,
got to pass
but it's
interference
going to be
call, bro.
second down. I know he wants to
You
get his
praying
team
now?
back in the game, but a 50-50
Keep
ball
on
right
praying.
there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
Come on, boy.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh
Kick a
Allen
field goal
make
now,
that
man.
now
I don't
8
think I'm letting you
sacks
get
for
no
him
points,
on the
man. You gotta kick
season.
the field goal.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and
He
long.
flipped the hot receiver to the right. I got him.
Now it's Rosen.
Yeah, see?
Well, the two men
All
come
that
together,
crossing
and it's
and
incomplete.
and
Excellent work
drags,
defensively,
slants,
brings
and
up
deep
4th down.
drags and
You
nah,
can tell
fuck
they were
that.
hoping for a
You
flag
see that
there
shit, Dave?
offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not
See
a
that shit,
penalty?
Dave?
Why
You
not
only
a
seen
penalty?
one out route,
What did
man.
you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play.
You seen like
The
10,
officials are
if he
instructed.
threw the ball
If there's
12
contact
times,
coming from
11
both
of them was
sides,
cross routes.
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50 now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right?
on, Mr. Big
Baseball
Chest.
players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists
Better back
putting it
them
through the
motherfuckers
posts.
up.
They'll run
more
on
run.
1st down. It's Grant.
Ha.
And he's upended at the 33 following a
Barry,
good pickup of 8.
he can tackle a little bit.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been
Trying to
such
put
a
that
big
move
part of
on
their
his
success
ass, man.
here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here's
We're
a
gonna have a
2nd
whole
and
lot
2
more than
now from
100
the
yards.
33.
Bet your sweet ass on that.
Here we go. Kill. Let's go.
They will run with Grant. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Grant. And he'll lose
Ooh,
yardage.
Marcus.
Brought down at
Good
the 32.
shit, boy.
Tough sledding.
There go
They
that
lose a
defense.
yard there on 3rd. Here's Sam Martin now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Here comes Grant on the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Oh,
The
good.
kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Here's Rosen, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on
Marcus.
as they force another one to go awry.
More
Seems
than
to be
deep
the front
crosses,
and
man.
the
Come
back.
on,
In
man.
pass rush, they've been able to get
New
home.
game plan,
and
bro.
they're taking the
New
ball
game
away in
plan.
coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They go play action. It's Rosen. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. On play action, Rosen. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
80. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Stay with your man. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, Steve 6, Steve 6. All right.
Yeah, we on that. Let's go.
They're running it. Run that.
Got a little trick for you. Let me show you this trick.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Say hi, Mr. Watt.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and long here for Rosen. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Good first half,
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
Got out of there.
That's what you usually run in this situation.
Got out of there.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right. Let's get back to business.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down, Jacksonville.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson looking deep down. This is caught at the 20. A big third down.
That was the scheme right there. That was the scheme right there, buddy. Lord.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, big bang, take little bang, bro.
Throwing is Jackson.
Come on, 67. Hold that block, man.
13-yard line. Christian Wilkins able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
52. 52's the mic. You don't see me in your nightmares, son. You 52's the mic right here.
On 3rd down, Jackson steps away.
Come on, didn't he let me run?
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down. But he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Oh, my God.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
All right, fellas. Let's get a turnaround. Turn this ball over. Let's get one quick.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him?
He's got him in.
He held that.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Who is that young fella, man?
His 6th touchdown of the
broke
season.
His back in half. That motherfucker held that bitch.
Within a single
Let me see that. Don't call the play. Oh my God. How the fuck he hold that? Shit, Marvin.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Grant. And he takes it in.
That boy's electric, boy. That boy's electric, boy.
Corey Grant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Hit him. Hit him.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
I can't, man. Come on, EA Sports. He's got to get his man everything.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask.
Can I get a call?
Any part of it, that's going to be
Just
15
one?
yards.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield.
Hey, wahoo!
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen, and he hits Drake. And he is down at the 48, a pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rosen will throw. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Yeah, we following that little bitch.
Check 59, Mike, hey, alert.
You bet your sweet ass we following that motherfucker.
Fournette running out of the gun.
We ain't gonna let that
Only a
little
yard on the
match
pickup
up
there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough
best
9.
cornerback is tasked with
Early down
following
stuff
your
to put this offense in a
motherfucking
precarious
your
position.
superstar
We
receiver.
know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Get out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Rosen. But when this
Richard Sherman!
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 65 yards. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back now in Miami. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go back to Grant. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Switch up, switch up. Yeah, Jay. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Now a give right side. It's Grant.
Ah, good defense, boy.
Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. They won on two fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
The kick by Lambeau is good.
Shit.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right, Marcus. Let's do or die now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just
Richard highlighted back there.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you...
But I think the ball. This will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh?
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Nah, man. I told you, shorty. We following that little fat. We following. Oh, shit. He on the wrong side. Wrong side. Oh, God.
To throw is Rosen.
He's coming across. He that right there. There you go.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to
we
rush the
locking horns. We locking horns
They put themselves in a great
on the
spot
play
with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Here's Rosen to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Because I got confidence.
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a
Apparently,
quarterback
Marcus
like that
doesn't
under
have
center.
confidence.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last
Maybe
quarter.
Go somewhere other than that deep cross. I got the deep cross, Mark.
They'll try and throw forward with Rosen.
Oh, good shit.
Fine stills, complete.
Good shit.
The time to pull out the stops is now.
I had it bracketed over there. Come on, fellas.
Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Slow-ass white boy
the
was
offense
over
with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Leonard Fournette, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Right with him slow walk.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Over the middle, complete. It's Drake. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Got to be born and play the
Good
same
for 20
defense.
on the catch and
the
run.
same route concept. So fuck it. It is what it is.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That's good born.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on second and 5. And now it's Rosen looking.
Boom.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Maybe do something he ain't comfortable with. Maybe it'll make them take a second longer.
They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Catch that cross at the motherfucking first down marker. I shaded my guy to that out route marker, just to let you know. Yeah. Now give it to me. So I'm going to mark the cross. I'm going to shade my coverage to that motherfucking out marker. That's your alternate to the cross. People start keying in on the cross. I got you, Marcellus. We here for everything that you got, bro.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
I'm over here. I got him. I'm playing cornerback. And I'm press coming. Fuck off. Nah, I ain't
They're going on 4th down. Rosen under pressure.
Hey, Slim, that's what I do. That's what I do, son. Play cornerback too, Marcus. You seen it?
In this football game here on EA
Get this 20 off for you, man.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Big Bang, take little Bang! Get him that shit, son!
A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Jackson now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Oh, shit, man. Say he's going to hold me to 7 points, man. Kiss my ass, man. That's what I got to say to
And
this.
Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards.
Game over, man. We got to get back to being friends.
Shy of the 20.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, bro.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
What you mean you don't care? You say you're going to hold me to 7. You want to pay you talking shit. Man, you don't care?
Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares?
Accept my apology, man.
Like to do something at
Tell me you forgive me. Tell me you forgive me, man.
As they continue to move forward.
For raping you like this, man.
This one behind them. Yeah, this will be a pickup of 4.
I was minding my business playing Call of Duty. You called me and threatened me. You called me and threatened me.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete.
No, I got one. Stop it. Stop it. Are you really about to do business
He's
this
been
week?
sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What are you talking about? That's the only pass in the first call I got.
The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The back
I ain't count that.
ball hawks
I caught that.
passes off.
Watch the screen.
I wasn't gonna get tackled. Your man is incapable of tackling him. That's big. That's. That's big baby Jehoshaphat, man. Come on, stop it, man. Stop it. That's big baby Jehoshaphat. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Marcus. Who the best motherfucker rapper in the game, man? Dallon.
Tack on an interception here.
Hey, for sure.
As this one continues to slip just further and further.
Gotcha.
He's going to let it go deep.
Good shit.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Marvelous.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I'm out here press cover.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. J.J. Watt in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career.
You got things to do. Bye, Marcus.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Jacksonville, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
Corey Grant.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Thank you, Brandon.